Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Ayodhya Kand, chapter number 90, Bharata and Bharadvaja. We see that Bharata along with Vashishta proceed to see Sage Bharadvaj. Bharata is tested yet again by Sage Bharadvaja, and Bharadvaja completely believes Bharata's sentiments, and at the request of Bharadvaja, Bharata with his routine decide to halt that night at the hermitage and proceed to Chitrakuta the following morning. Verses 1 and 2. Bharadvaja ashramam drashtva kroshad eva nara rishabha balam sarvam avasthapya jagama sahamantribhi padbhayam eva hi dharmagnyo nyasta shastra parigachada kshaumi purodhaya purohitam. Bharata stopped his attendants when he was about 2 miles away from Bharadvaja's ashram, divested himself of his court dress and weapons, wore simple silken garments, and took his way to the saint's abode with his counselors, Vashishta leading the way. Verse 3. Tata samdarshane tasya Bharadvajasya Raghava mantrinah tan avasthapya jagama anupurohitam. When they came within sight, the prince stopped his suite and walked on with his guru, for he was carefully trained in the traditions of the line of Raghu. Verse 4. Vashishtam atha drashtva eva Bharadvajo mahatapa samchachala asanat turnam shishyan arghyam iti bruvan. Bharadvaja arose at the sight of Vashishta and directed his disciples to fetch the arghya. Verse 5. Samagamya Vashishtena Bharatena abhivadita abhudyata mahateja sutam dasharatasya tam. The two rishis were almost of the same age, and as such, they simply welcomed each other without prostrations. Bharata went around the sage in deep reverence and touched his feet. He followed Vashishta and hence was a scion of the race of Ikshvaku and a son of Dasharatha. Valmiki says that Bharata was Mahateja, and because of that radiance itself, Bharadvaja could recognize Bharata as the son of King Dashrath. Because Bharadvaja is a great sage and he knows the miraculous birth of the 4 sons of King Dashrath, and he knows that Bharata is none other than a portion of Lord Mahavishnu himself. Therefore, he can recognize the internal potency of Bharata. And yet, he questions Bharata later in this chapter to prove to the world how great Bharata is. Verses 6 and 7. Tabhyam arghyam cha padyam cha dattva paschat phalani cha Anapurvayach cha dharmagnya prapragratcha kushalam kule Ayodhyayam bale koshe mitreshu apicha mantrishu janan dasharatam vrittam na rajanam udaharat. The usual hospitality was offered and accepted: water to clean the hands and feet, fruits and roots. The host made kindly enquiries about the people of Ayodhya, the army, the treasure, the friends, and the ministers of the king. He was aware of the demise of King Dasharatha and hence omitted all reference to it. Verse 8. Vashishto Bharata cha enam prapragachatur anamayam sharire agneshu vriksheshu shishyeshu mriga pakshishu. Then Vashishta and Bharata inquired in return of his health, the holy fires, the disciples, and the birds, beasts, and trees in his ashrama. Verse 9. Tatha iti cha pratiknaya Bharadvajo Mahatapa Bharatam pratyuvacha idam Raghava sneha bandhanat. Bharadvaja made suitable reply and, impelled by his love to Rama, said to Bharata the following words. So, Valmiki calls Bharadvaja as Mahatapa. He is a great ascetic. So, a great ascetic can recognize the inner workings of the various people sitting in front of him. However, his yogic powers are dim when compared to the love that Bharadvaja possesses for Lord Rama. That's why Valmiki specifies Raghava Sneha Bandhanat. He was bound by his affection to Lord Rama. He is bound, it's bandhan. He is bound by his affection to the Lord. And that dimmed every other power that he had. It was completely gone. The years and years of austerities that Bharadvaja had conducted meant nothing when compared to the love and affection that he has for Lord Rama. So, due to that intense affection for Lord Rama, Bharadvaja questions Bharata's motives despite knowing that Bharata is also just as radiant as Lord Rama and he is the son of King Dashratha and hence he is the avatara of Lord Vishnu. He knows all of that, but his love for Rama exceeds all this knowledge. Therefore, out of extreme love towards Lord Rama, Bharadvaja poses these questions to Bharata. Verse 10. Kim iha agamane karyam tava rajyam prashasataha etad achakshva me sarvam nahi me shuddhyate mana. I understand that you are now ruling Ayodhya. Your presence here causes me grave doubt. Verses 11, 12, and 13. Sushiveyah amitragnam kaushalya anandavardhanam bhratra sahasa bharyo yah chiram pravrajito vanam niyukta stri niyuktena pitra yo asau mahayashaha Vanavasi bhava iti iha samah kila chaturdasha kachinna tasya apapasya papam kartum iha igacchasi akantakam bhoktu mana rajyam tasya anujasya cha. Lady Kaushalya was the happy mother of a son of mighty arms, the joy of all the worlds, and him did Dasharatha consign to a gloomy exile in the woods for 14 years, all at the word of a woman. Rama cheerfully obeyed the mandates of his sire. Sita and Lakshmana elected to accompany him. Are you come here to work any evil to poor innocent Lakshmana, spurred by your ambition to enjoy without a rival the crown that belongs to Rama by every right, human and divine? So Bharadvaja is very straightforward. He says that he does not understand the intentions of Bharata and he questions him directly if Bharata intends to harm Rama and Lakshmana. But Bharata replies most eloquently. He doesn't think that this is the umpteenth number of time that a person has questioned my motives. And so, what is this? I am so pure-hearted and yet others are questioning my motives. It isn't fair. He doesn't lash out. He is very respectful when he answers Sage Bharadvaja. Verse 14. Evam ukto Bharadvajam Bharata pratyuvachaha paryashru nayana dukkhad vacha samsajjamanaya. Tears welled from his eyes and choked his utterance as Bharata cried the following words. Verse 15. Hato asmi yadi mam evam bhagavan api manyate matto na dosham ashankir na eva mam anushadihi. Alas, I am lost. What hope for my wretched self if I should be condemned out of the mouth of your holy self, for whom time holds no secrets, past, present, and future? No one shall be any the worse for me. I pray you will not speak of me in this wise. Here, Bhagavan Api means like the Lord, and Bharata compares Bharadvaja to the Supreme Lord himself because he has certain godly properties. For example, Bhagavan knows the inner workings of everyone's heart, and Bharata says that Bharadvaja also knows everyone's heart. And in spite of knowing that, he still doubts Bharata, and therefore Bharata is completely choked with grief and in a faltering, in a stuttering voice, requests Verse 16. न च एतद् इष्टं माता मे यद् अवोचन् मद अंतरे नाहम एतेन तुष्ट च न तद् वचनम आददे. I should not be held responsible for what my mother said or did in my absence. It pleases me not. It has not my sanction or approval. Verse 17. Aham tu tam naravyaghram upayata prasadaka pratinetam ayodhyam cha padau tasya abhivanditam. I have come here to anyhow entreat Rama to return to Ayodhya and earn the privilege of serving him ever. Verse 18. Tvam mam evam gatam matva prasadam kartum arhasi shamsha me bhagavan Rama kva samprati mahipate. I pray your reverence to take pity on me and inform me of the present whereabouts of His Majesty Lord Ramachandra. Verse 19. Vashishtadhibi ritvigbi rachayito bhagavam stitha uvacha tam bharadvaja prasadat bharatam vacha. His request was warmly backed by Vashishta and many other priests, whereupon Bharadvaja affectionately said to the noble prince. Verse 20. Tvai etat purusha vyagharam yuktam raghava vamshaje guru vritte damah chaiva sadhunam cha anuyayita. O Bharata, the tiger amongst men, O scion of the line of Raghu, you do well to follow the traditions of the great, to wean your heart away from the pleasures and joys of a royal life, to keep your rebellious senses under stern control, and to abide by the commands of the holy ones. Verse 21. Jani cha etan manastam te dhridi karanam astu iti apragacham tvam tava atyartam kirtim samabhivardayan. My open vision reads your character and thoughts aright, but I spoke to you thus to deepen your devotion to Rama and to enhance your fame as one who loves him very much. So Bharadvaja says why he questioned Bharata. It's just to make sure that the world understands Bharata's motives. The world knows that Bharata does not get antsy even after he's tested multiple times. As well as Bharadvaja himself wanted to confirm what was in Bharata's mind. So, although he knew what Bharata thought, he wanted Bharata to speak it out so that the rest of the world can hear Bharata's thoughts. Now he will give Bharata the location of Lord Rama, because as we remember from the previous chapters of Ayodhya Kand, when Ram, Sita and Lakshmana crossed the river Ganga, they went to Bharadvaja, and Bharadvaja asked them to go to Chitrakuta, and en route to Chitrakuta they met Valmiki, but Bharata does not meet Valmiki, he goes directly from Bharadvaja's ashram to Chitrakuta. Verse 22. Jane cha Ramam dharmajñam sa Sitam saha Lakshmanam asau vasati te Bharata Chitrakute mahagirau. Your noble brother resides nearby at Mount Chitrakuta, and with him reside Sita and Lakshmana. Verse 23. Svah tu ganta asmitam desham vasa adya saha mantribihi etam me kuru suprajña kamam kama artha kovidha. You will see him tomorrow. Rest here today, you and your ministers. O generous-hearted prince, from whom none went away disappointed, gratify my wish. Verse 24. Tatah tata iti evam udara darshana pratita rupo bharato abravid vacha chakara buddhim chatada maha ashrame nisha nivasaya naradipa atmaja. Bharata, the noble prince, accepted the kind invitation and made the necessary arrangements for himself, his retinue, and his troops to stay at the hermitage of the saint. Now, Bharadvaja was very gracious and he asked Bharata and his troops to stay in this hermitage. And in the next chapter, we will see that this is yet another test. Bharadvaja offers Bharata a lot of temptations, and yet Bharata continues to stay stern in the path of love towards Lord Rama. So this is the second test. In this chapter we studied one test wherein Bharadvaja frankly asks Bharata what is in his mind, and Bharata gives an apt reply. Bharadvaja is happy, and Vashishta and the other priests also support Bharata's actions. Therefore, Bharadvaja reveals to Bharata that Ram, Sita and Lakshmana are in Chitrakuta, and that Bharata and his retinue are supposed to stay there for one night and then go to Chitrakuta the next day. And in the interim, he tests Bharata yet again. So the tests that we face in our lives never end, as is evident with all the different tests that we saw with Bharata. They never end. But the only way in which we can cross all of them, the only way in which we can succeed in all those tests, is by staying strong in our love and devotion towards Sita and Rama. Mangalam Koshalendraya Mahaniya Gunaptiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.